Welcome to Life Theory, where we explore the complexities of modern living and provide insights to help you navigate life's many challenges. In this lesson, we're going to discuss the differences between men and boys. While age and maturity are certainly factors in this discussion, the distinction goes beyond simple demographics. We'll explore 15 key differences between men and boys, including their approach to life, relationships, and personal growth. So whether you're a man looking to improve your own behavior or a woman seeking to better understand the men in your life, this lesson is for you. Number 1. Men strive for a meaningful existence. Men have a drive to live a purposeful life. They are determined to make an impact, to leave a legacy, and to make a difference in the world. This drive to live a meaningful life is what sets men apart from boys. A man who is driven by purpose knows what he wants, and he works hard to achieve it. He is not afraid to take risks or make sacrifices to achieve his goals. He is willing to put in the effort and make the necessary changes to create the life he desires. A man who is passionate about his career will work hard to climb the corporate ladder, take on new projects, and learn new skills to become an expert in his field. He may also mentor others and give back to his community by volunteering or supporting causes he believes in. The key takeaway here is that men are not satisfied with just going through the motions of life. They want to make a difference and leave a lasting impact. They are motivated by the desire to create something meaningful, and they work hard to achieve it. Man's drive for a meaningful existence is what sets him apart from a boy. Men are determined to make an impact in the world, and they are willing to put in the effort to achieve their goals. They know what they want, and they work hard to get it. 2. Men are proactive and take charge. Men are proactive and take charge. This is one of the key differences between men and boys. Men do not sit around waiting for things to happen, they make things happen. They are not afraid to take charge and be the leader in any given situation. They take initiative, are decisive, and do not hesitate to make tough decisions when needed. Man in a leadership position at work will take charge of his team and make sure everyone is working towards the same goal. He will take ownership of any mistakes or failures and work towards a solution. On the other hand, a boy in the same position may shy away from making tough decisions or taking on responsibility, waiting for someone else to take charge. This trait is important because it allows men to be proactive and take control of their lives. They are able to set goals and work towards them without waiting for someone else to do it for them. Men take responsibility for their actions and decisions, which is crucial for personal and professional growth. Being proactive and taking charge is an important trait that sets men apart from boys. Men take responsibility for their actions and decisions, which is crucial for success and personal growth. 3. Men are self-sufficient and independent. One of the significant differences between men and boys is that men are self-sufficient and independent. Men take responsibility for their lives and don't rely on others to do things for them. They have a sense of self-reliance and independence that allows them to take charge of their lives. Men understand that to achieve their goals, they must be self-sufficient and independent. They don't wait for others to tell them what to do or wait for others to do things for them. Men have a clear vision of what they want to achieve and are willing to put in the work to make it happen. When faced with a problem, a man takes the initiative to solve it. He doesn't wait for someone else to come and fix the problem for him. Men take charge of their lives and make things happen for themselves. They are confident in their abilities and are not afraid to take on new challenges. Moreover, men understand that being self-sufficient and independent means taking care of themselves. They prioritize their physical and mental well-being and take the necessary steps to maintain it. Men make sure they have a balanced diet, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep to ensure they are healthy and can perform at their best. Self-sufficiency and independence are essential traits that differentiate them from boys. Men take responsibility for their lives and don't rely on others to do things for them. They take charge of their lives, prioritize their physical and mental well-being, and work hard to achieve their goals. These traits make men reliable and dependable, making them valuable members of society. 4. Men possess clear objectives and assertive communication skills. Men with a sense of purpose and ambition have clear objectives and develop assertive communication skills to help them achieve their goals. They understand that communication is an essential tool for success, and they communicate their thoughts and ideas confidently and directly. They also listen actively and are not afraid to give constructive feedback when necessary. Assertive communication involves being direct, clear, and respectful when expressing thoughts and feelings. Men with this trait are not afraid to speak up for themselves or others and can communicate their needs, wants, and boundaries effectively. They do not shy away from expressing their opinions and can assert their authority when required. A man who is assertive in his communication may be able to negotiate a better salary or position at work by articulating his value to the company. Or he may be able to resolve a conflict with a friend or partner by clearly expressing his feelings and proposing a solution. The ability to communicate assertively and with clear objectives is a valuable asset in any area of life. By honing this skill, men can achieve their goals, build healthy relationships, and navigate complex situations with ease. Developing assertive communication skills can help men achieve their objectives and build strong relationships, both personally and professionally. Number 5. Men maximize every day of the week. Men understand the value of time and make the most out of every day of the week. They do not wait for the weekend to have fun or pursue their passions. Instead, they find a way to integrate their interests and goals into their daily routine. They are intentional with their time and prioritize their tasks based on importance and urgency. For instance, a man who loves to play the guitar will make time to practice for at least an hour every day, even if it means waking up earlier or sacrificing some leisure time. They also make time for exercise, self-improvement, and other activities that align with their goals. On the other hand, boys tend to procrastinate and waste their time on unproductive activities like binge-watching TV shows, playing video games for hours on end, or scrolling through social media. They lack the discipline to follow a routine or stick to a schedule. The ability to maximize every day of the week is essential to achieving success. Men understand that success is a result of consistent effort and that every small action counts towards their goals. They do not wait for the perfect moment or rely on luck to achieve their aspirations. Time is a valuable resource, and men understand that maximizing every day of the week is essential to achieving success. By being intentional with their time, they can pursue their passions and goals, and ultimately lead a fulfilling life. 6. Men embrace diverse work roles without questioning their masculinity. Men who have reached the level of maturity embrace diverse work roles without questioning their masculinity. They have a clear understanding that their sense of worth is not determined by the type of job they hold or their salary, but by the impact they make in the world. Therefore, they do not feel threatened by working in traditionally female-dominated industries or taking on roles that are not perceived as traditionally masculine. For instance, a man who works as a stay-at-home dad or a teacher is seen as courageous and respectable, as opposed to a man who feels emasculated because he is not working in a traditionally masculine industry. Men who embrace diverse work roles recognize the value of every profession and the importance of working together to create a more equitable and just society. Moreover, they understand that every job is important and contributes to the larger picture of society. Whether they are working in the arts, healthcare, education, or engineering, they approach their work with a sense of purpose and determination. They don't allow society's expectations of what a man's job should be to limit their potential. Embracing diverse work roles is a sign of maturity and confidence in oneself. Men who are secure in their masculinity do not need to rely on societal expectations to define their worth. They understand that every profession is important, and they work to make a positive impact in their chosen field, regardless of whether it is traditionally masculine or not. 7. Men aim to please women while boys demand gratification from them. Men strive to satisfy and please women, while boys demand instant gratification from them. A man understands that a relationship requires effort and time, and he puts in the work to make his partner happy. He understands that it is not just about his own needs, but also about hers. He listens to her, values her opinions, and tries to make her feel appreciated and loved. On the other hand, a boy is often selfish and only thinks about his own needs and wants. He demands instant gratification from women without putting in the effort to earn it. He does not understand that a relationship requires compromise and work, and may not value his partner's opinions or feelings. He may be more concerned with his own ego and proving his masculinity to others, rather than building a healthy relationship with his partner. It is important for men to aim to please women in a relationship, as it leads to mutual happiness and satisfaction. By understanding and valuing their partner's needs, men can create a strong foundation for a healthy and fulfilling relationship. A boy who only seeks gratification from women is unlikely to find true happiness or build lasting relationships, as he is not willing to put in the work required to create a strong connection. In the end, being a man means valuing and respecting women, and understanding that relationships require effort and commitment. A boy who only seeks instant gratification is not ready for the responsibilities and challenges of a mature relationship, and will not be able to create a healthy and meaningful connection with his partner. 8. Men prioritize genuine character over superficiality. Men prioritize genuine character over superficiality, and this is a key difference between men and boys. While boys may focus on the surface level, such as looks or material possessions, men prioritize deeper qualities such as honesty, loyalty, and empathy. Men understand that true character is built over time through experiences and personal growth, whereas boys may be more concerned with impressing others or fitting in with a certain crowd. For example, a man might prioritize building a strong and honest relationship with his partner, while a boy might focus more on physical appearance or superficial acts of affection. A man might value hard work and dedication in his career, while a boy might prioritize social status or impressing others with his job title. In addition, men tend to have a strong sense of integrity and hold themselves accountable for their actions. They understand that their reputation and credibility are important, and they strive to maintain a good reputation through their words and actions. On the other hand, boys may be more likely to make excuses or shift blame onto others when things go wrong, rather than taking responsibility for their own mistakes. They may prioritize short-term gains over long-term growth and personal development. Men prioritize genuine character over superficiality, recognizing that true success and happiness come from inner qualities such as integrity, empathy, and personal growth. Boys, on the other hand, may be more focused on superficial qualities and short-term gratification. 9. Men value equality and respect for all. Men understand that everyone deserves respect and equality, regardless of their gender, race, religion, or any other differences. They recognize that every individual has their own unique talents, abilities, and perspectives, and that it is important to treat others with dignity and fairness. Men who value equality and respect for all will often go out of their way to help others who may be disadvantaged or facing discrimination. They are not afraid to speak up against injustice or to support those who may not have a voice of their own. In contrast, boys may engage in behaviors that are disrespectful or discriminatory towards others. They may be more likely to make derogatory comments or engage in bullying behaviors based on differences in race, gender, or other characteristics. They may not recognize the importance of treating others with respect and fairness, and may view others as inferior or unworthy based on superficial characteristics. It is important for men to continue to prioritize equality and respect for all, and to work towards creating a more inclusive and fair society. This involves challenging our own biases and prejudices, as well as speaking out against discrimination and injustice when we see it. By valuing equality and respect, we can help to create a world where everyone is treated with dignity and fairness. Number 10. Men understand the value of delayed gratification. Men understand that success and happiness often require hard work and persistence. They know that immediate gratification can lead to short-term pleasure, but long-term dissatisfaction. This is why men prioritize delayed gratification, which means that they are willing to put off short-term pleasure for long-term satisfaction. A man may choose to invest his money instead of spending it on frivolous things, knowing that the investment will yield a better return in the future. He may also choose to work on a project that will take months or even years to complete, rather than taking the easy route and opting for a quick fix that may not lead to long-term success. Delayed gratification requires discipline and a long-term perspective, both of which are characteristics of mature and responsible men. They understand that the road to success is often bumpy and that it requires a great deal of effort and persistence. By prioritizing delayed gratification, men also develop a sense of self-control and a strong work ethic. They are able to focus on the bigger picture and resist the temptation of short-term pleasures that may derail their long-term goals. This allows them to make smart decisions and create a better future for themselves and those around them. In contrast, boys often prioritize immediate gratification and seek instant pleasure without considering the long-term consequences. They may indulge in addictive behaviors or engage in reckless actions that jeopardize their future. This lack of self-control and foresight is a hallmark of immaturity and is often associated with boys rather than men. In conclusion, delayed gratification is a critical characteristic that distinguishes men from boys. By prioritizing long-term goals over short-term pleasures, men develop discipline, self-control, and a strong work ethic that lead to long-term success and happiness. 11. Men seek meaningful partnership, not validation. Men seek meaningful partnership, not validation. This is one of the many differences between a man and a boy. A boy seeks validation from his partner, while a man seeks a genuine partnership. A man is secure with who he is and does not need his partner to validate his worth. Instead, he seeks a partner who shares his values, interests, and goals. A man values communication and honesty in a relationship. He is willing to put in the work to build a strong partnership and does not shy away from difficult conversations. A boy, on the other hand, avoids confrontation and does not put in the effort to build a strong foundation for a relationship. A man understands the importance of compromise and is willing to meet his partner halfway. He recognizes that a relationship is a two-way street and requires effort from both parties. A boy, however, is selfish and only thinks of himself, putting his own needs and desires before his partner's. A man is not intimidated by a strong, independent woman. In fact, he values her independence and encourages her to pursue her goals and dreams. He sees her as an equal partner and respects her opinions and decisions. A boy, on the other hand, feels threatened by a strong woman and tries to control her or bring her down. In a meaningful partnership, a man understands the value of emotional support and encourages his partner to express her feelings. He listens actively and provides comfort and reassurance when needed. A boy lacks emotional maturity and may avoid or dismiss his partner's feelings, causing her to feel unheard and unsupported. Men seek meaningful partnership, not validation. They value communication, honesty, compromise, and respect in a relationship. They are not intimidated by a strong, independent woman and understand the value of emotional support. A man is secure in who he is and seeks a partner who shares his values, interests, and goals. 12. Men know how to manage their hair. While it may seem trivial, hair is actually an important aspect of a man's appearance and can reflect his level of self-care and attention to detail. A man who knows how to manage his hair exudes confidence and self-assurance, making a good impression on others. One key difference between men and boys is that men take the time to learn how to properly manage and style their hair. This involves knowing the right products to use, understanding the best techniques for cutting and styling, and taking the time to maintain a regular grooming routine. Men who manage their hair well understand the importance of choosing a hairstyle that suits their face shape and hair type. They are not afraid to experiment with different cuts and styles to find what works best for them. They also take the time to learn how to properly maintain their hair, including washing and conditioning regularly and using styling products when needed. Boys may neglect their hair or opt for hairstyles that are trendy but may not be appropriate for their face shape or hair type. They may also lack the knowledge and skills to properly maintain their hair, resulting in a disheveled and unkempt appearance. Learning how to manage your hair is a small but important step in the journey to becoming a man. It shows that you take pride in your appearance and understand the importance of self-care. By taking the time to learn how to manage your hair, you will not only look better, but also feel more confident and self-assured. Proper hair management is a reflection of a man's self-care and attention to detail. Learning the right products, techniques, and grooming routine can lead to improved confidence and overall appearance. 13. Men avoid playing games and prioritize authenticity. Men who are secure in themselves and their masculinity do not need to play games to impress women or prove their worth. They understand that being authentic and honest is the foundation of any healthy relationship. Playing games may give temporary satisfaction, but it ultimately leads to confusion and distrust. Authentic men do not hide behind a facade or manipulate situations to get what they want. They express their feelings clearly and openly, without fear of judgment or rejection. They understand that vulnerability is a strength and that it takes courage to be truly authentic. Boys may resort to playing games or manipulating situations to get what they want, without considering the consequences. They may use tactics such as withholding attention, playing hard to get, or using jealousy to control or manipulate their partner. These tactics may work in the short term, but they ultimately damage the trust and intimacy in the relationship. Being authentic and transparent in a relationship requires maturity and emotional intelligence. Men who prioritize authenticity understand that honesty and vulnerability are the keys to building trust and connection. They are not afraid to show their true selves and let their partner see all aspects of their personality, including their flaws and imperfections. In contrast, boys may feel the need to hide their true selves, fearing rejection or judgment from their partner. They may pretend to be someone they are not to impress their partner or gain their approval, but this ultimately leads to a lack of trust and intimacy in the relationship. Men who prioritize authenticity over playing games are more likely to build healthy and meaningful relationships. They understand that being honest and vulnerable is the foundation of any strong partnership, and they are willing to put in the effort to build trust and intimacy with their partner. 14. A man's strength allows for gentle kindness. A man's strength allows for gentle kindness. This may seem counterintuitive at first, as we often associate strength with aggression and force. However, true strength comes from a place of inner peace and understanding, which allows for kindness and compassion to shine through. Men who possess this strength understand that there is power in gentleness. They do not need to resort to violence or intimidation to get their point across. Instead, they use their words and actions to convey their message with grace and understanding. This kind of strength also allows men to be more empathetic and compassionate towards others. They are not afraid to show their emotions and connect with others on a deeper level. This is especially important in personal relationships, where the ability to be vulnerable and understanding is crucial. In addition, men who prioritize gentle kindness are often more effective leaders. They are able to inspire and motivate their team without resorting to fear or coercion. By leading with empathy and understanding, they create a more positive and collaborative work environment, It's important to note that this type of strength does not make men weak. Rather, it allows them to be strong in a different way. They are able to navigate difficult situations with tact and diplomacy, rather than brute force. In a world that often values aggression and dominance, men who prioritize gentle kindness are a breath of fresh air. They remind us that true strength comes from within, and that there is power in empathy and understanding. A man's strength does not come from aggression and force, but from inner peace and understanding. Gentle kindness allows for empathy, compassion, and effective leadership. A man who is a CEO of a company leads his team with a calm and understanding demeanor, rather than intimidation and fear. This creates a more positive work environment, leading to increased productivity and job satisfaction among employees. 15. Men live life to the fullest. Men approach life with a sense of adventure and a desire to make the most of their time. They understand that life is short, and they want to experience all that it has to offer. They see the world as a playground and seek out new experiences and challenges that push them to their limits. Men have a sense of urgency and purpose that drives them to pursue their dreams and goals. They know that every moment is an opportunity to make progress, learn something new, and grow as individuals. They don't waste time on things that don't matter or hold them back from achieving their objectives. Men don't wait for the perfect moment to start living. They understand that life is messy and unpredictable, and they embrace its imperfections. They take action and make things happen instead of waiting for things to fall into place. They don't let fear or doubt hold them back from pursuing their passions. Men understand the importance of balance in life. They work hard to achieve their goals, but they also make time for the things that bring them joy and fulfillment. They prioritize their relationships, health, and well-being, knowing that these things are just as important as their professional goals. Men are not afraid to take risks and step outside of their comfort zone. They understand that growth and progress come from pushing themselves beyond what they think is possible. They embrace challenges and setbacks as opportunities to learn and improve. The difference between a man and a boy is how they approach life. A man understands that life is short and strives to live it to the fullest. He approaches every moment with purpose and intention and embraces challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth. He values balance, authenticity, and respect for all, and he doesn't let fear or doubt hold him back from pursuing his dreams. Thank you for watching, and remember to live your life like a man, with purpose, intention, and passion. In conclusion, the differences between men and boys go far beyond age and maturity. Men are proactive, independent, and assertive. They prioritize genuine character over superficiality, value respect and equality for all, and understand the value of delayed gratification. Men seek meaningful partnerships and prioritize authenticity, allowing them to approach relationships with maturity and empathy. In today's society, it's more important than ever to understand the differences between men and boys and strive to embody true masculinity. We hope this lesson has been enlightening and empowering for all who have watched it. Remember to keep striving for personal growth and to live life to the fullest. Thank you for watching and keep on rising.